Okay, we're going to do another live training sesh. All right, I noticed the kids nowadays, if you're kind of in the cool kids group, they don't say session. They say, hey man, let's go have a sesh. So I'm going to do a live Facebook sesh. And I'm also going to go live on my YouTube channel. Why? Because I can. I got my own YouTube channel, that's right. Where I can talk about live good and being in good shape. I can post hot chicks laying in motor oil. All right, look at that, guys. Can you see that? Wait, am I posting the wrong way? There we go. Look, see right now. I can give her a head massage or kind of itch her cute little shoulders. It kind of looks like she's in motor oil or like she's in a beautiful lake and a race boat just exploded and there's beautiful gasoline and Pennzoil all over that silky smooth body. All right. Do I like to use sexy bodies to increase my attention factor by 1,000% when it comes to live good? You bet your ass I do. Because I love smoking hot tan things. Yes, thank you. I also love drinks. You guys want to enjoy a Loca Mocha? Come on, man. Come on, buddy. I'm starting to talk like the Wheeze, Pauly Shore. You guys remember Encino Man? All right. How about Son-in-Law? All right. You guys remember the Wheeze? All right. I hope you guys do. Okay. I want to do some training. All right. I think I've warmed up the camera enough. It's been about 30 seconds or so. First of all, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. All right. I hit 33 million views, 33,000 people. I want 34,000 by the end of the month. And if you do, I'm going to come to your front yard, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do crazy, wild stuff, like break dance. And I'm going to get like a boom box and play crazy music. And I'm going to get motor oil and pour it all over my body. And then the cops are going to come and arrest me. But at least I'll get a couple of views like Mr. Beast on YouTube. Also, if you subscribe to my Facebook channel, I'm sorry about the last 15 years. I've been banned about 9 times. I've done a lot of crazy stuff on YouTube, and Facebook is I've done a lot too, and they've suspended me because they have no sense of humor. But you know what? I need Facebook and I need YouTube because it's, I think in your opinion and mine, it's one of the best ways to spread information. All right, sure, you got to have cell phone and a home computer and whatnot, but it is the best way to reach out and touch somebody. The old days, I used to just love reaching out and touching someone, and I'd be in jail or usually slapped. But nowadays, when you reach out and touch someone, it's usually a Zoom call, is it called WhatsApp? What's up or whatever? I can't remember. And then I had a friend like a week ago. She got a hold of me on a live call through Facebook. I can't believe it. I mean, it's unbelievable what you can do. All right, so when you're thinking social media, good. If you're thinking email, even better, because this whole training sesh, I'm going to show you another technique that I use, and it cost me $19.95. Have you guys heard of Google Gmail? Yep, you have you? I think I've used it 20, 30 years. Whenever it was invented, I hurry and got Cory at gmail.com, Cory Draper at gmail.com. I own Pure Rock Radio, so purerockradio at gmail.com. And then I also own joincory.com, which is a link that I use to just forward so people can watch a 6-minute video. And usually they just say yay or nay. I don't want to join. I want to be a member, $10 a month, or I want to be an affiliate, $40, one and done. How do I make money? Come on, bitch. Breaker 19. I want to have me a drink. First of all, I've got to finish promoting Monster Energy Drink, Mocha Loca. I don't make any money by promoting these, but I drink them because hopefully I'll have a heart attack and croak live on YouTube. So when I'm done hanging out on this earth, at least I can get some views. Oh my gosh, these are darn good. You know, I don't even drink these ice cold. I like them room temperature. They're not hot like coffee. They're not like my drinks that are super icy cold. They're just room temperature, and I love it. Oh my God, only 17,000 calories and 49,000 pounds of energy juice. Okay, let me put them down. All right, we're going to do some serious business now because, guys, this could definitely affect your future. You can have fun. You're going to meet people all over the world. And you know what? If you want to make money, that's kind of cool too. Even if you don't. Do I look better this way or this way? Do you know Barbara Streisand doesn't like her nose because it kind of goes like this? So whenever she does, I think it's this way. But if you notice, Barbara Streisand, when she acts or sings or does pictures, she only looks one certain way because she likes her nose this way, but not that way. So I don't know which way I want to pose. Maybe this way. Rock this way. I got AC/DC shirt on. I'm feeling pretty sexy right now. Okay. Email. Let's talk about email campaigns because a lot of people, they can't stand them. Email, they're boring. Autoresponders are a pain in the ass. Aweber, GetResponse, System. Is it EO? There's all these companies out there that will, for like usually $20 a month or so, they'll take your brain and they'll make it as confusing as possible to just write some emails and have them go out automatically according to when you want them to. Aweber and GetResponse, they dominate. They're like the McDonald's and the Burger King of autoresponding. And I still think they're confusing. Even in 2023, they are a nightmare for 99% of the people that are new to autoresponders. And people will spend weeks, if not months, playing with an autoresponder. And they don't even have any leads. They don't even have any email addresses to put in the autoresponder to automatically email. I tell everyone in my downline, please do not focus on autoresponders. Do it down the road. If you're going to do emails, do what I do. Because it works. I get signups using it, and I don't have to do a video, and I do not have to be outgoing. I can be shy. I can be retired. I can just be ornery and hate my face. I have too many wrinkles. I look like Santa Claus when I grow a beard. I got man boobs when I lean over. I don't like anything about my old ass body now. I'm not going to be on video. Now me, I am called a video whore in New Jersey. I got people going, man, that guy's a video whore. I had one of my good buddies who lives in New Jersey, and he called me a whore, and I like that. Whore. It's like a hors d'oeuvres. I love hors d'oeuvres. And if I'm a video hors d'oeuvre, bring it on, baby. I love lights, action, camera. It makes life fun. But if you do not like video, you do not want to have anything to do with yourself being in front of a camera and back of a camera. You don't even like social media. You just like to watch life, but be behind the scenes. You like to see what's going on Facebook. What's that butthole doing over there across the street? Oh, he's in Malibu? Ooh, I hope he gets the flu. And then your neighbor next door, who you can't stand, they just bought a new car. And on their post, it's like, oh, you know what? Our new car. Oh, I can't believe it. I had somebody at Walmart back into it and take out the whole back corner. And you're on Facebook going, good. Oh, I love this. And someone just bought a new boat. And they just, oh my God, you saw them out in their driveway across the street, just coolers and skis and tubes. And everyone, man, they're like, we're going to have the best time. And you're on Facebook sitting there going, what's those guys did? Then you see they're up there at the lake and it's raining. And there's like a hurricane and Godzilla comes and his big dong is just like smashing everything up at the lake. And you're like, oh, this is awesome. I love social media. I don't post on it, but I like to read and spy on everybody. Are you one of those people? Because I am. I actually post every day on Facebook, but I love taking satisfaction of watching people having a good time and then not, especially when they go on vacation and it rains. I'm just kidding, but I'm not. Okay. Let's talk about email. Email does not give a rat's ass if you're tired looking, if you're shy, if you're retired. An email goes, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to send? Now click your mouse and I'll go to wherever you send me, bitch. Email, they're cocky. They're like a cat. You know, a cat watches you and goes, you know, you're nothing more than a piece of sheet, but I rely on you to feed me. So open a can of goodness. I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to go lick myself. That's a cat. That's like an email. Emails are not like dogs. Dogs are friendly. They want to come up and lick you, and they will lick themselves. They'll usually lick themselves, and then they'll lick you. And you're like, you know, no one licks me anymore, and I don't care if my dog just licked its butt for 12 minutes. It came up and licked my face, and it at least pretends to be happy, unlike my wife or my girlfriend or my wife's girlfriend's friend. But sometimes dogs, they're just so happy and they're lovable, aren't they? But a cat is an email, and an email don't care. It just wants to know where and when. Let's go. That's why I like email in this type of business. And I like it to where it costs $1 a day to get a bunch of people that are looking usually to make money at home, online, or on their cell phone. And boy, do I have the perfect opportunity in email to send people like that. I send 18,000 to 20,000 emails out a day. It doesn't cost me anything anymore. This company actually pays me $2,000 a month to do this. And I'm going to show you, I hope, if you will watch my videos, how I do it. I have no secrets when it comes down to LiveGood and how I do what I do. I firmly believe that if you post every day and you're not shy and you don't mind doing a little bit of social media, okay, good. But I tell everyone, you can post all day long on Facebook, but until you reveal a little bit about yourself, I don't think anyone is going to sign up. Because people, they sign up underneath people with LiveGood. I'm just so firm on this. Because LiveGood is nothing more than just, it's a warehouse with products, and they do kick ass. And we have $11 million right now going out a month. We're going to probably hit 25 to 40 to $50 million a month in the next year or two. We almost have 1 million people that are just buying our products from a company. Their products. Where's a product? Here's a product. I put it in my ear and I go like this, and it's like a dog. Oh God, you see when dogs just itch themselves and they drag their bums on the carpet? That's awesome. I wish I could do that. But man, these CBD, oh God, you put those rubber nipples in your ear and it's just heaven. Or you can unscrew and you can squeeze these little nipples. I used to squeeze nipples all the time. Now when I do, I get slapped and I'm in jail, or I have to pay $500. God, it used to be so much funner 40 years ago. Now I'm gonna quit the video. Now I feel bad about myself. No, I don't. I'm just lying because I'm squeezing nipples. Oh yeah, look at that. You just got yes. You put it under your tongue. It's CBD oil. Makes you feel good. Takes away aches and pains and anxiety. 750 milligram. It's $50 on the street, baby. You go to a store, $50. About 14, $15 because we're a wholesale company. These products, they just sit and they sell themselves. They're delivered by the United States Post Office by tracking. And if not, they go out of the country and they're delivered by DHL International. But still, people do not join LiveGood underneath products. Not even nipples that you can sit on and go, damn, CBD oil is awesome. People join people. And if you want to do video, or if you want to do a little bit of social media, you're going to have to, and I hate to say it, but you're going to have to convince people, entertain people, or show people that you're serious about LiveGood. You're serious about posting pictures of products about LiveGood. We know. But people are like, no, I know about the products. I can go to livegood.com. I can look up the products. I can look up the ingredients, the price, the shipping, the handling. I can look up everything about the compensation plan, where we've been and what we're doing, where we're going. People have to sign up underneath people. Affiliates, if they want to earn money and be a member, they pay $10 a month, $40 one time. Our company's cheap as hell to do each month. It generates millions. We've paid out $50 million just our first year alone. We'll pay out well over $100 million of commissions next year, all based on $10. All of our income as affiliates is based on $10 a month, guys. Remember that. We do not have to buy any of these products to earn money as an affiliate. These products, they sell themselves. They're in a distribution center in Jupiter, Florida. The United States Post Office comes and picks them up and mails them all over the place in America. DHL International picks them up and sends them to Fiji, to France, to Philippines. Anything that starts with an F or a PH, we definitely get it there. We just opened up China. You know how many people are there right now making every product in America that we buy? You know how many people are probably 10 years old working 70 hours a week making our products here so they go into Walmart? We now ship and have memberships available in China. And we have 3 ways to take payment now. But people still want to know who to sign up underneath. So if you're doing a video like this, you can either come off as a big dumbass like I am right now that puts nipples in his ear. And you know what? I might God, I might just do I think I'm going to do a video where for 5 minutes, I just go like this. And then I go, live good, feel good, click the link. Then I don't know, I do something with the nipple. I got to put it down or I'll play with that damn thing. Now I'm thirsty because I've been salivating. Do I salivate or do I salvitation? I don't know what All right, anyway, guys, I want to show you what I do with email, because email, like I said, it's a cat. It doesn't care about your personality or if you're shy, if you hate your looks, and if you hate social media, good. Email hates social media too. Okay? When it comes to Gmail, it's dominant, man. Boy, everybody I know has a Google Gmail account. You either use it just for your personal use, hey Bob, come on over, man. The game starts at noon, or you send an email to your kids, how's Thanksgiving doing? But there's a lot of businesses too that use Gmail. All right. And I use both. I use it personally all the time. I have for 25, 30 years. As long as it's been out, I've had it since day one. But I also use Gmail for business. And I have with Pure Rock Radio, my semi-truck business, my what else? My mortgage business. I've done a lot of things, even my car dealership that I owned in Las Vegas. I use Gmail all the time, and it's worked perfectly. But with Gmail, you got to be careful with spam. You got to be careful with how many emails you send out per day. And you want to make sure that if you do send an email out, that it does have the best chance to go into the inbox and not the spam. The good thing about 2023 is most people check their spam folder, because they know that no matter what, even if your mom emails you, even if your dad, even if your pet hippo, if somebody emails you something important, there's a good chance it'll go into spam. And a lot of people, they go through it at least once a day or every couple days. And sometimes they'll go, God, there's that email. I can't believe it went to spam. No one knows why, but some do. A lot do if you write them incorrectly. All right. Now, there's a company I've been using. I found out about this through a friend. He's made millions and millions and millions of dollars online. He's very successful. He's all over the internet. And if I said his name, you might even recognize it. Okay. His name's HR Puffin Stuff. It's where you go when things get rough and you blow flutes with Freddie. But this is a whole other story that I can't talk about because it's creepy, and I think there's small children involved. In HR Puffin Stuff, that person should be in jail. But that's a whole other story. Now quit distracting me. Okay? Gmail is my favorite. I think it's awesome, it's free, and I think to navigate it is outstanding. Now, the company that I like to pay $19.95 to per month is called GMass. G for Google, Mass for massively badass to the max, times 3. Sometimes they're badass times 4. They might even do 5 in 2024. But I like this company because, number one, and I'm going to show you it, it will take your email and analyze it to see if it's too wordy, too salesy. Does it have too many exclamation marks? Does it say easy money, 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 or some stupid phrase that makes it sound spammy, and it'll go right into the darn spam folder? Okay? It will look at your email and it'll tell you a lot of cool stuff. And if you want to take its advice, you're going to have a better chance of it being delivered in the inbox. Because at the end of the day, your subject is what opens. And what's inside, that really is important, because if people click, ugh, and it opens up the door, they can go on in and shop their butts off at LiveGood. And if they want to become an affiliate, great. But an email is only as good as being delivered. You got to have a nice subject. You got to have something compelling that they read, and they got to click something. Okay? Trillions of emails easily a day go out with that exact goal in mind. Click, open, read, click, join, whatever that email wants you to do. Boy, oh boy, isn't that your goal? Okay. So with Gmass, it's nothing more than an extension for Google, for Google's Gmail. Okay. When you pay that $19.95, you just go ahead and click a button and it's installed to your Gmail account literally within seconds. Okay. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you how I'm going to send probably 250 emails real quick. But since my account's unlimited, I can send as many emails as I want. I'm talking 5 to 10 to 20,000 emails in one click on Gmail, and it will organically send them out at 10-second intervals like a human is doing it. It won't be automated where it's just completely way too unrealistic for a human to do, to where the spam gods or whatever takes your emails and goes, no way, no way, goes right to spam. And then Gmail, if they think you're spamming crazy amounts and there's people subscribing or bouncing, you're sending 20,000 emails to bots or just dead accounts because maybe you bought some leads or somehow got a bunch of leads because a friend of a friend sold you a list of leads that are 10 years old. Okay. With Gmass, before it sends that email, it'll see, first of all, is that email that's Gmail legit? Okay. Does this have a chance of being delivered? And if it does, then it'll go through sending it. And if you're smart, you will go through the filter of what Gmail offers, and that's analyzing your email to make sure that it has the best opportunity to not go into the spam folder. Okay. Now, Gmail, they allow 500 emails a day. Every 24 hours, you can go up to 500. Now, it's called warming up an account. Let's say you're listening to me right now and you want to go ahead and open up a brand new Gmail account. My name's Cory, so let's say I open up joincory@gmail.com. I open it up. I recommend not trying to send 500 emails right from the get-go. I recommend sending 100, 200, 300, 400. Just warm it up a little bit. Just tickle its thing. Just go like this. Ooh, how do you feel? Kiss its pretty neck. Kiss right here. All right, just kiss it. It'll warm it up. But don't open up a brand new Gmail account and send out 499 emails. All right, warm it up a little bit. I know you're excited. You want to send out 50 million trillion emails a day because the more emails you send out, you have a better opportunity of people clicking and maybe joining, making you money. All right, that's a no-brainer there. All right, I'm in the same thing. I'm like, hey, I want to send out 1 billion emails a day. Okay, so get Gmass. All right, I'm going to go ahead, click that link, and I want you to just look at the page that I'm going to be putting up on my screen. Okay, quit looking at that girl in the motor oil. I can't believe how shallow most of you guys are. You're not even looking at me. You're looking at, I think her name is Honey McGee. Her name's Honey Rider. Who knows who Honey Rider is? James Bond? Hot girl coming out of the ocean? Seashell bikini? Is it Ursula Andrews? Oh my God, I love Honey Rider. She's a sweetie. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and disappear. Okay, I'm going to snap my fingers and I got to go. Boom. Okay, getgmass.com. Okay, this is going to be the home page. Send email campaigns inside Gmail. See where you just put add to Gmail? Okay, there's a handful of different payments and levels to join. I recommend just in the beginning, just join for $19.95. All right, that's all you need in the beginning because you probably don't have a massive list and all these email addresses to blast out. But if you do, still, the $19.95 campaign is more than enough, especially if you're in LiveGood, okay? Now, let's just go to what it looks like when it's installed just on a Gmail account. Okay, this is my Gmail account, which is simply joincory@gmail.com. Now, do you see this red button? After you do the $19.95, it adds this little button down here. See the blue send? It shrinks it on purpose so that you don't accidentally click a button and send an email that's not ready to go. because what GMass wants you to do is hit this little down arrow. Now see this? See all these nice things? Spam solver. If you click it, it will give you it'll just say the spam solver shows you whether your emails are landing in the inbox, spam, or promotions folder. Okay, so isn't that kind of nice? You're like, all right, okay, we can check it out. You know, you hit the go, and it'll send your email, and it'll analyze it for you. That's just the spam solver. Link checker. If you click that, look at how cool this is. Okay, now this is my email. See where it says, what's up? Early this morning, I promised to send you a mind-blowing video. We'll see where it says tap here and watch. Well, what it'll do is it'll check all my links, and see right here, it'll even show you what they look like. Okay, so how cool is that? It'll completely make sure that all of your links are pretty cool. Okay, because you don't want to send out an email where all your stuff is just completely crooked and messed up and everything else. So, and then see where it says the email, that's not analyzer, it's an analyzer. Okay, and when you do the email analyzer, see this where it says, hold on guys, let me pop this up real quick. This will tell you what it does. Okay, and you can read all this right here. This is just something you can do on your own time, but for this email purpose, I just want you to go ahead and focus on this box. See, send test email. Now I own Cory at CoryDraper.com. If you're going to send out like 2 or 2,000 or 20,000 emails and you want to just see what it looks like, just go ahead and send it to one of your own personal emails and you can see what it looks like. And that's what you do right here. So since I own Cory at CoryDraper.com and I hit send right there, boom, I can go ahead and just look and see if I'm really, really happy. Now templates, if you want to click this, it will completely make fancy emails. You can personalize it. You can put an unsubscribe link at the bottom so that if people want to unsubscribe, that's awesome. And then with tracking, see these little arrows here? You can add tracking to your email. And guys, this isn't a tutorial on how to use this GMass. And this is all stuff you can do down the road, but I recommend just write an email, make sure it doesn't go to spam, make sure the link is good, and send it. Okay? You can do an auto follow-up where if people click something, it will send an automated email just like an autoresponder if you want. But like I said, do all this stuff down the road, follow up, and then see where it says schedule. And that, what I like to do is I like to decide how many seconds between emails. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to send about 250 real quick. So I like it to pause 5 to 10 seconds. All right, I put that little check there. And the drop-down arrow, see, you can do 10 to 60, 1 minute, 50. Since I'm doing about 250, every 5 to 10 seconds, that's okay. So I'm going to leave it as that, okay? And then if I want this exact email to go out 2 or 3 times a day, see where it says repeat. I can click that box, and if I want to send the same email out, twice a day, or maybe every 1 a day, okay? It's a total autoresponder, and it's for Gmail. You don't have to join GetResponse and Aweber system, okay? So I love how advanced this is, all right? And then when you hit another box, see, you can do stuff like verify that the email is sending. That's nice. And if you want to send out 2 emails to see which one works better than the other. But guys, like I said, please don't get tripped up on all this advanced stuff and everything else. I just wanted to show you what the power of GMass can do, okay? Now, this is the email that I want to send out. And if you guys want to copy this, go ahead. I like emails written like this. This is the subject. Here's the promise I made you. Okay? That's the subject. Now, here's the promise I made you. What's up? Earlier this morning, I promised to send you a mind-blowing video, one that could radically transform your future. Now see, when they click this, tap here and watch, this goes to my LiveGood super funnel. And if you want to see what it looks like, go to workwithcory.com. Okay, write it down, workwithcory.com. That's where this link goes to. And see, I just write it out. Tap here and watch. Click here. I like to use tap. In this video, you'll uncover the magic, exactly what it takes to build the ultimate life, the best opportunity, the best products, the best health, the best support, the best training, all for $9.95. Everything you could ever imagine wrapped up in one video. Sound too good to be true? Tap here and watch. All right, it goes right to my super funnel again. Reply back and let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Get some rest. Cory Draper. And see, I put my email, my cell phone, I just put contact information where they can get a hold of me on Facebook through my inbox or even my YouTube channel. Okay? This is the exact email that I want to send. Now see right here when I click, this is nothing more than just the recipient. Okay? There you go. See all these? I think there's about 250, 260 emails that I have in there. Okay? So what I do is I am going to show you this right now. If you have a Windows computer, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put this and I'll show you in a minute. So this is nothing more than Notepad, okay? And in Notepad, what I do is I put an email in and then I just put, see how I just put them down one after the other? There's about 200 in here that I put, okay? So what I do is I just see how I highlight them all? And I hit copy. And then what I do is I go to the to section on this email and I put paste. So see how all 250 of these emails are ready to go. Now you put it in the to section. You don't carbon copy or blind carbon copy. You put it in the to, because remember, with GMass, it's going to send out one email every 10 seconds organically, even though it's automated. Gmail is they're going to recognize it as a human, just sending it out one at a time. Because when you do the CC and the BCC, they all go out at once, and it's obviously automated, and a human could never send out 200 at the same time. I prefer the to box, and the guy that created this recommends the same. All right, you just dump in a bunch of emails, and then you go ahead and put right here, here's the promise I made you. That's the subject. You put the email in. All right, you went to the bottom here, and remember with GMass, you did the drop down arrow and you checked out those 3 links right here to refresh. The spam solver, follow its advice. The link checker, make sure your links are good. All right, and then this right here, it's already clicked on this analyzer. This is what it looks like right here, what I just showed you. All right, well, guess what, guys? I'm ready to do this live on camera. I like this email. I think it's fun. I think it's short and sweet. And I know it works because I've used it before. So now I'm going to hit this red button, not the blue. You're going to hit the GMass always. Now watch, click it. You're about to send a campaign to a large number of addresses. Just confirming, are you sure? Okay, send it. Boom. Now watch right here. It's going to pop something up. Takes about 5 seconds. You did it. GMass has scheduled your campaign and your emails will be sent right now. You can alter the schedule and other settings by finding the email in your drafts folder and click the GMass settings now, or the arrow. For your reference, this campaign is 3/8, blah, 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 blah. So if you want to follow your campaigns, you can write these down. But what's cool is, see, this is my Gmail. Now, if you go to the sent category, do you see all these? See, yesterday, hope you're relaxing today. The day before, I sent out another email because it was Christmas. All right, but if you want to check your emails, just go to the sent, and let's just check this one. This one went out, let's see, December 25th on Christmas. Okay, and if you click it, you can see it was delivered 4/23, about a day ago. And this one was just all, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, just a quick chat. And see, you can read this email and then see when they see what I do. See, when they click it, it goes to my super funnel. Now I can build you this super funnel, especially if you sign up with me in LiveGood or with this email campaign. But the super funnel, it's amazing. It works good. All these green rectangles go directly to LiveGood where they can sign up and get their username and password. Okay? But guys, this is GMass. Everybody wants to know, okay, you're obviously getting a lot of leads, okay? Which I am. I get a lot of leads and people don't know how I do it. All right? And I'm telling you straight up, I go to totallyawesomeleads.com. Now, I know this sounds like an infomercial or just it's upsell, upsell, upsell. But guys, all I can tell you is it works, okay, for me. If you've got $1 a day, please look into getting 1 to 200 fresh emails a day. It's only $1. It's 30 bucks a month if I need to phrase it that way. If that makes it easier for you to understand, then so be it. Okay. I've been able to save about 18,500 leads from totallyawesomeleads.com, which is my lead gen. That's the name of the software company. So I take all of those leads, and all you got to do is just click a button and hit export, and you can take all of those leads and copy them on your home computer, Mac or Windows. I use a Windows computer, so I just go to Notepad, just type in Notepad on the search bar below, and it'll open up a box, and just hit new and just put email leads if you want. And then when you get email leads from either totallyawesomeleads.com, or if you have leads from some other source, just go ahead and copy and paste them either in an Excel spreadsheet, or you can even do one by one how I showed you. Okay, I'll show you one more time real quick. This is what it looks like. I just put them in one by one by one. See that? And when I put them into GMass, they know to put a comma between each one of these, like this one right here, anasite.pl. But see, all these leads, they're just in a notepad. And I dump them in the to section of GMass. And it will look at all the ones that are not deliverable. Because sometimes when you cut and paste, instead of .com, like Cory@gmail.com, you might put Cory@gmail.co, but you forgot the M. The thing with GMass, it will totally tell you straight up, you know what, this one will not be delivered. And it'll highlight it, and you can go, okay, just get rid of it. You can hit the X and get rid of it, or go, oh God, you know what, there's no M on the .com. But it looks at your email. It will give you advice if you're putting make money or too many exclamation marks, or believe it or not, in the subject line, most of the time you want to use all lowercase. Like, look at this now. You don't put capital look or exclamation mark. You don't do anything crazy. Whenever I do the analyzer, it seems like if I put all lowercase in the subject, it delivers better. I trust this software. It's invented by a guy that worked with Google Gmail. It's $19.95 a month. If you already got a Gmail account warmed up, you can just do 500 a day. Every 24 hours, you can do 500. Now, there's also, it's called unlimited. And what you do is you just join this other service, and what it does is it emails for you unlimited. If you've got if you have 100,000 emails, this service just holds the emails for you, but it uses Google's Gmail to send. But it does not have anything to do with Gmail to where they're counting the 500, because if they host and send those 500, they know that when it gets to 501, it'll stop you automatically. It'll wait 24 hours, and once it hits 24 hours and 1 second, whatever remaining emails there are, it'll send out the additional ones for another 500 a day later. So for example, if you're trying to send out 800 emails through Gmail, it'll do the 500, but it'll hold those 300 till tomorrow. And if you want to cancel it, you can cancel the additional 300 that weren't sent. But let's say you go on vacation or you forget. After 24 hours, those additional 300 will go out. But right now, if you send through Gmail, you can do 500 a day. But like I said, with this company, you're going to see a button that says unlimited. And if you join for a few bucks, all of those emails are going to be hosted on another server, and it will send out thousands, 10,000 if you want. And it'll send through Gmail. So when everybody sees your email, it looks great, it looks organic, and it's from Gmail, which most people definitely trust. It's by far the biggest, and in my opinion, the best email out. You can always host email through your own server. Like I own CoryDraper.com. So I have Cory@CoryDraper.com as my email. But you know what? I still prefer Gmail, especially when there's Gmail addresses I'm sending to. Because Gmail to Gmail, Google, it's like, hey, you know what? You have a Gmail address. You're sending from a Gmail address. Right on. Okay? So I'm a big fan of generating tens of thousands of fresh emails for $1 a day TotallyAwesomeLeads.com. Go to that website and just watch that 9-minute video, and you will see exactly how I get an insane amount of fresh emails. Then I send those emails through their system. But see, I can only send every 23 hours with my lead gen. That's the name of the software company. Okay, so I can only send every 23 hours, however many emails I have. With Gmail and Gmass, I can do 500 a day for free. But if I want to spend a couple bucks and have all of those emails hosted on another company, you can send unlimited amounts. Okay? So, budget-wise, because I know I'm talking a lot of stuff and I understand what I'm doing, so in my mind it makes sense, but I know that if you're new to this type of business, LiveGood, that's the prize. Okay? We want people to go to livegood.com. We want people to join as members, and we want people to definitely join up as affiliates. Okay? If they do, awesome. That's the goal. But the only way they're going to know about LiveGood is by an email, a social media post, a video like this, or probably business cards. Or unless there's a pigeon where you can put a note underneath its cute little neck and it delivers notes about joining LiveGood. Okay? But I think most people would agree that social media, business cards, emails, or video, those 4 food groups, are probably the best way. And what I try to do, and I just got off the phone with a great guy up in Canada, Vancouver. I told him that my mission in 2024 is to help my LiveGood downline duplicate without social media or without video. Because those are by far the two. The video is like scary. Most people, there's no way in hell they'll do a video like I'm even doing right now. And I get it. So don't even worry about doing video. Just zap it from your mind. And if you think you can do social media now and then, good. If you think you can do it every day, better. If you can do it 4 to 5 to 10 times a day and not get bored, awesome, excellent. But no matter what, you're going to burn out. Because with social media, you're going to show pizza. You're going to show your family vacation. You're going to show Christmas presents. You're going to be doing New Year's selfies. So a lot of people, they post like crazy on social media, but it's not for business. It's for fun. It's like a social media, I guess you'd call it like a scrapbook, right? So that's why I like social media. I totally love social media because it just gives me so much pleasure looking at myself 5 to 10 years ago when my beard was not silver. I was not like this Santa rocker guy. All right, I'm all, man, I was skinny. Damn, I had like a 33-inch waist in my Mérité Francois Gerbeau jeans. Or my sexy Levi's. Now when you get a little older, like myself, we have these stretchy little pant things. You know what I wear now? They're like $10. You want to see? Besides my badass AC/DC t-shirt. Okay, look. I got my AC/DC t-shirt on. But look at this, guys. When you're my age, going on 60, you wear stretchy shorts like you play basketball. See that? Look at that. My gosh almighty. I fit in these. I can literally gain 2 pounds right now. And they still fit perfectly. Thank you, spandex type jersey shorts from Walmart. $9.95. I have yeller ones. I don't wear black a lot, although I'm in black now. And I bought dark blue. And I bought these really sexy Ferrari red ones I have on right now. You guys, I'm looking hot in these. All right. I don't have golf shorts on, like Ben Hogan shorts, because in the summer, I know I'm probably going to like overeat now and then at the car shows or something. I wear sexy Ben Hogan stretch shorts. No, my God, they're just comfortable. But they're called grandpa jeans. It's like what grandpa, you ever go and your grandpa has his hand down the front of his pants like El Bundy? You're like, how you doing, grandpa? And he's all, oh, come here, kids. You're like, oh, grandpa, that's okay. That's okay, grandpa. You're looking good. You look comfortable over there in your stretch Ben Hogan's. Here's a baby wipe, by the way. How about a Huggies cucumber aloe vera one? So anyway, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Hey, Tammy, I can see you in the chat room, by the way. Fearless Mama. Oh, wait a minute. This is for my great friend, the lovely. Look, I got my mama. All right. Tammy's awesome, by the way. And say hi to your son and your family. Do you live in Vegas now or Arizona? I've lived in Vegas forever. If you live in Vegas, I'm going to be pissed because I've lived on the east or on the west below St. Well, you know where Summerlin is. If you live in Vegas, God, I'm pissed. I live up in Utah now. I might move down to Vegas too, though. So, but anyway, good to see you, Tammy. I love live video and I get distracted very easily. I love to chit chat and I blow off everyone watching my videos. I don't like to get to the point. I like to ramble on about everything from pizza to Ben Hogan stretch pants to how people will not do video. And Tammy's excellent at video, by the way. And no doubt, guys, if you're watching this, if you are shy, I get it. I get it. And if you don't like your appearance, you think you look tired, I get it. If you think you're balding, I get it. If you can't stand your face or if you have that little turkey neck going, and literally if you're leaning forward, putting your shoes on and you got man boobs, if you look down and it looks like a Playboy magazine, guys, I get it. I'm going through the same thing. But on video, I can put the cam right here where it doesn't show my stomach or my stretchy pants. It doesn't show my man boobs. So if you want to try a little bit of video, which I hope you do, it really does, I think, give you a little bit of an advantage in anything you do. It can be like a LiveGood type thing. It can be another, like an affiliate program. You can own Bob's Pizza Place or Margaret's Ball Wash. All right, because balls need washing. And Margaret, good on you, girlfriend. And if you want to do a video, I think it does give you a lot of an advantage, especially if people are joining an opportunity where the human condition is involved. I tell everybody every day, whatever business you're promoting, I still think at the end of the day, people are going to join people. They know about the business. They can go to the website. They can look at the opportunity, memorize the comp plan. Half the people that are in my downline of LiveGood, they're in it now just because it's entertaining and it's fun and it's social. They're like, you know what? I don't even know if I'm making money. But right now I'm having a blast screwing off all day. And right now, oh, do we make money? Are we affiliates? How do we make? I'm like, you guys, come on. But yeah, you can make it social and fun. There's Zoom meetings. There's WhatsApp. There's, oh my God, the TikTok. And then you got these cell phone things where you can go on Facebook and do, what is it? Video, Facebook talk. I forgot what it's called. Face talk. I almost said a bad word. You can face talk. There's so many things you can do. All right. When it comes down to marketing, boy, do we have an advantage over the Amway folks back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Boy, do we have an advantage from all those Avon folks in the 60s and 70s. How many times were you'd come home and your mom and dad would have olive electric green shag carpeting. Your mom and dad would go to the store and they go, oh my God, look at our new couches. They're electric tiger orange with sexy green stripes. It looked like a restaurant called Sambo's. Now they're called Denny's. I'd get home and oh my God, it looked like Starburst candy exploded all over. And I'd look at the electric olive carpet and go, oh my God, I think this is cool. And then you go in your living room. And oh my God, there'd be like 15 ladies in there. And maybe a couple husbands that are with the dad out back smoking Winston's. And there'd be somebody in the living room talking about the power of 1 and 2. And if you do this, and then home interior, there's all this balsa wood, really horrible, like look, I'm not like an interior decorator. I know it's hard to believe, but the stuff in back on my walls has better quality than home interior stuff. It was literally like I'd sneeze in the living room and the picture my mom just bought would like, it just rip in half. Then every time I took a pee, there'd be another bottle of cologne from Avon. There'd be like a Jaguar. And then there'd be this horse. And then you'd unscrew its butt area and cologne would come out its little butthole. And you're like, you'd smell and go, it almost smelled like gasoline. And you're like, what the hell are you doing, Mom? And it's like, you know what? It's Avon. Right now, all of us ladies, we get together. I'll be at your house next week and then someone else's house the next week. So like 3 or 4 times a month, all the ladies that get together. And you know what they were drinking? They were drinking wine. I don't think they gave a rat's ass about all that weird cologne that all got dusty on the back of the shag carpet tank cover of the bath of the toilet. I don't even remember ever not taking a pee in a toilet without shag carpeting on the lid, the tank, the lid, and it'd have a matching floor rug thing where you could put your little feet if you're barefooted sitting there going like this. And back in the 70s, they didn't have these. They didn't have cell phones. We actually sat there going, God, I wish I had a newspaper or a magazine to read. Can you imagine just sitting there going number 2 with nothing to do except looking at the wall? And then, of course, you'd look back and go, you go like this because your arm doesn't naturally go back. So you grab your arm and you grab one of those Avon cologne bottles, which had dust all over it. And then when guys go to the bathroom, I don't know what, I've always had good aim. When I go to the bathroom, I usually get it right through the circle thing. It's the toilet lid. I don't know what guys do, but if the toilet lid is this big and you aim the middle, there's always a guy named Bob that goes on the wall. And then someone else goes over here. And then you look at the ceiling, you're like, who the hell peed on the ceiling? And then you'd have all this shag carpet completely just soaking up everything like a sponge. And then when you go to your parents' house after you move out, they'd still have the same tank cover and the shag carpeting in the bathroom year after year after year after year. There is either the cure for cancer or what causes cancer on that shag carpeting bathroom toilet tank set, which back in the 70s was probably $4.95. But I could go to my mom and dad's house, and I bet they still have shag carpeting tank, toilet, and the matching little feet thing. And I love it because it was kind of shaped like a horseshoe where you could put the little carpet thing around the toilet so it's all nice. And then you're like, and then you'd be barefoot going to the bathroom going, then the carpet's all crunchy, and you're like, no, this is just how you pee. I mean, there's shag carpeting, and you pee, and there's crunchy shag carpeting, and then there's like an ugly dust-covered Avon bottle. But do you think it's easier to market now or back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s? I won't even get into Nu Skin and Herbalife. Boy, Isogenics, boy, that really kicked ass. Thrive. I remember someone going, Thrive. Oh, Thrive's the best. I'm like, get out of my face. Oh, my God. Guys, I couldn't be more honest than saying I can't stand MLM. Which is funny because this company has pay plans similar to MLM. But we're a company, we sell products. And if you want to buy them, buy them. I don't give two shits if you buy our products at LiveGood because we don't commission our products. Product sales, good for whoever owns LiveGood. I know our CEO, Ben, and Nauder, and Ryan, and Lisa, and I don't know if there's other owners, but good for them. I don't care about the ownership. I don't care about the distribution center. I don't care about any of the products other than when I use them. Then I care. But for income sake, I don't give a rat's ass about the products because we don't commission them. You guys remember, we are a wholesale company for $10 a month. I say this every video. Walmart, you have $10? Good, you can sell our products. Because believe it or not, you can go to walmart.com and you will see LiveGood products. And they will be retail price, not wholesale. Walmart enjoys buying things for $1 and selling probably for $5. They usually go to China and buy stuff for $1 because a guy who's probably 10 years old is working 12 hours a day for like 14 cents. Walmart buys everything from China and they mark it up. That's wholesale to retail. Okay. With our company, if you want wholesale, then squirt $10 out your butt. You are now in the wholesale business. You can take the product, and if you want to mark it up a little bit and sell on Amazon, or you want to sell it out of your house and have a bunch of people over in your living room, and you can have like a crunchy tank cover made out of shag carpeting like I grew up with, literally in the 70s, 80s, and I think even 90s. I'm making fun of all those tank covers. Believe me, I'm no better. When I moved out, guess what I bought for my bathroom? a shag carpeting tank set because that's all I knew back then. I didn't know like a floor made of wood or linoleum or tile was beneficial. I thought every bathroom had to have shag carpeting. I still think shag carpeting is kind of cool, but then again, I'm an old fan of the '60s and the '70s and Austin Power movies. But if you're going to do an online business, first of all, know what the product is, know what the agenda is. All right, I want you to really know what the hell LiveGood is. Not a rep. Not oh what I heard this or oh it's an MLM or oh whatever. And that every company is an MLM. You can go work and there's a owner who's probably a CEO or a president, and then there's vice presidents, and then there's presidents of the presidents. There's a CFO and the OFO and the BFG and the LMNOP and whatever. Okay, but there's usually some type of structure that looks like a pyramid in every business. Okay, pyramid scheme. Okay, whatever. We have products. They're wholesale. They're retail. If you want to see if it's a LiveGood scam, then just go down to Jupiter, Florida and get a job. You can load the trucks that's selling right now $11 million of products per month. Okay? So know the company first. Number two, know the comp plan, because if you put some effort in, is the pay, is the juice worth the squeeze, or is the squeeze worth the juice? Now, if you see a big old pimple, oh God, what is better than popping that son of a bitch like this? Or you watch Dr. Pimple Popper, where the lady takes 10 minutes and you're sitting there going, oh, pop that son of a bitch. There's always some guy named, I don't know, Bob, and he's got a pimple the size of a grapefruit in his ear. What, the son bitch didn't know? God damn, if I saw him, I'd get a pencil jabbing at his ear. I'd have that shit squirt all over the goddamn shag carpeting tank cover and go, now, Bob, get the hell out of my house. But let me film it for my YouTube channel. And I'd pop it in 1/2 of a second. Not Dr. Pimple Popper. They sit there and they take their time like the little pimple has feelings. You squash the son of a bitch. No, that'll infect. That'll infect it. I think the damage has been done. If you got a pimple on your ass or in your butthole or the size of a grapefruit in your ear, I think bacteria and germs, I don't think that's on anyone's mind, especially on the body that has a pimple that size. So let's get back to business. Do you have time to invest into either emailing or doing video or doing social media? Okay? With our company, I know you got the money. If you got like $1,000 phone and you're screwing off on Facebook all day, and believe me, when people sign up in my group, you know what the first thing I do? I look at your Facebook page. If I see you screwing off, posting funny stuff and crazy shit, you know what I think? You have everything it takes to be successful. You got the money and you got the time. It's only $10 a month. If you don't have $10 a month and you're looking to do business, put some high heels on and go underneath the freeway. And that goes for guys or girls. Guys, if your name is Rex, go buy Rexana, go buy size 12 pumps, put a mini dress on, and get your ass working and save up $100 or so. Because if you don't have $10 and you're looking to, well, I'd like to own my own business. $10 a month? What? Where the hell am I going to get that type of money? Then I go to your Facebook page and you're smoking, you're drinking, you're barbecuing, you're doing stupid shit like I do, like buying Hot Wheels and Legos, but then you don't have $10 a month. Okay? Everyone has enough money to join LiveGood. That's one reason why I'm here. Number two, I was using the products just as a fan of the product. Okay? I'm not Mr. Affiliate. I'm not Mr. Network Marketing. I did not have a list and all that shit. I now have 50,000 emails, and that's why I do these videos, and I beg everyone, please, at least do email campaigns. If you have $1 a day, then look into the opportunity. If you would like to enhance your sending ability, then look into GMass. Okay? It's $20 a month right now. And with my lead gen, is it the biggest? Is it the best? Is it the thickest? Is it going to make you scream and make your toes kringle? I don't know. But all I know is it works for me because my subjects are pretty interesting. My emails get open. Some are humorous. Some are so smart-ass that I can't even believe I send them. And some of them, I shit and get off the pot. It's like sitting there playing Candy Crush for a half hour. You get off the toilet. You have a ring around your ass for 5 hours. And that ring will not go away because you're sitting there, you've shit, but you won't get off the pot. Some of my emails are just like that. Hey, here's an opportunity. Let me know what you think. Thanks for your time. Goodbye. But when it comes to email, there's so many ingredients that have to kick ass. If you want the best taco, the best cereal, the best chicken noodle soup, it usually takes some pretty good ingredients, unless you're making water. And even water can taste a little different. But right now, the way I look at emails, you got to have a good subject first. You got to get leads. No matter what, you can pay $1 a lead. You can pay $5 a lead. If I see another asshole saying that I'm selling hungry leads, oh my God, I have the best leads. Go to Udemy, go to all these companies. There's hungry people, hungry leads, and they're fresh. And I tell everybody, feed them. I don't want someone hungry. I want someone that might have $10 a month and wants to have a little fun and make some money. But I ain't paying someone $1 or $5 for a lead. Most buttholes that sell leads, they bought them for $0.25. They try to sell them for $1. They get stuck with them for $1 because they've sold them a million times because they're ineffective. So they, instead of $1, they sell them for 50 cents off. So they're like, okay, 50 cents a lead. And you still have no idea, is that lead hungry? Does it give a shit about your opportunity? I don't know. It's a numbers game. All right. I've been in the numbers game my whole life. All my nightclubs, radio, it's all about numbers. It's all about ratings. Everything I've done, it's always been about numbers, counting money, counting people, counting miles and trucking. And in this case, counting emails. Because if you can send out more emails with a price that you can honestly afford, I think you're going to have a better experience. Because when you do videos like this, you got to watch the claims, the disclaimer. I always go like this, like quotes. You're always going to hear the same phrase. Hey, your efforts, your work ethic, it might be different than mine. I don't know your work ethic, but all I can say is what I do seems to work. It's put me number 18 out of almost 1 million people in LiveGood. I'm going to zoom right past number 18, right into number 17 in about 2 or 3 days. And I have no doubt that in the next couple months, I should be in the top 10. And my goal is to be diamond rank. I want to make 10 to 15,000 a month because that's what the diamonds are doing. And when you get to crown diamond, it averages about 15 to 25,000 a month. It is the same exact way that I'm doing right now to get to the platinum, to the crown diamond. Some people are double dildo crown. Because a week or two ago, I listened to some of the leaders in this company with their stupid ass dumb ways on how they recruit. Oh my God, they're double dildo diamonds. That's what I called them. And I thought, hey, if I can be in your team, can I be double dildo Draper? Okay, what I recommend, you want to be successful in this company or any company, number one, a lead or an email or a prospect, whatever you want to call it, they're people. All right? Think of just, hey, Bob, hey, Carol, how the heck are you, man? Hey, it's good to see you. Here's an opportunity. $10 a month. It seems to make me a little tingly and happy. If it's for you, great. If not, thank you for your time. That's how I approach LiveGood. If it's for people, great. If it's for not, if they give a shit, if they flush it, if they want to join as members and just get wholesale pricing, awesome. If they just want to go in there and buy like Walmart.com, you can go to livegood.com, shop your balls off. But if you want to be an affiliate for $40, that's where I come into effect. My group, it's pretty successful. We have free training, free support. You download an app. You have 24 hours around the clock where it's 2 in the morning here in America. It's probably 2 in the afternoon here. It's a different time zone everywhere. But when you do a worldwide business like this, 24-hour access, and if you're stuck, even if it's 3 in the morning, and I don't even have sleep habits because my biggest downline is Asian areas that are 12 to 15 hours ahead, and my biggest downline is in Pakistan, which blows my effing mind away. When you hear that, you're like, ah! They think I'm nuts. I have long hair down to my butthole. I swear, I wear pink mama hats. And you know what, biatch? I'm number 18 in the company out of 1 million people. Boy, am I living proof that just about anyone, including a dumbass in a pink hat that's wearing one of the best damn albums of all time, for those about to rock, Back in Black, both those AC/DC albums, they are the definition of heavy metal. But if my dumbass can be successful, I really do think you guys can be successful. And I'm not shitting you guys. I tell everyone, I'm not hurting for money. I'm not underneath the viaduct in high heels. Hey, you want to party? I do that for fun, not for money. So I do this because I honestly think that you can duplicate what I do. The first 6 months, I didn't focus on my downline as much. I wanted to recruit and just be good at recruiting. When I got on the leaderboard, I'm like, well, I can do what they're doing. I used LiveGood, I guess, to satisfy my personal, goal or insecurity of like, I'm not really into this, but let me see if I can do good. Let me see if I can live good. And then I turned it almost into a radio type of game. Do funny videos and just be some smart ass little Cory guy with a little kick of piss and vinegar. And now it's entertaining. I absolutely love I'd probably do it for free. I told you, I have so many friends now in this company. I'd miss them dearly if they didn't check in and see what I'm doing and what they're doing and stuff. But when it's worldwide, your sleep habits are going to be weird because you might have somebody trying to get a hold of you at 2 in the morning or 4 in the morning, and you feel like you've got to, take care of everything 24 hours a day. And you guys, that's not how this business is with LiveGood. Video training almost does everything. If you want to do video like I do, awesome. And if you don't worry about it. I specialize in people that do not want to do video. They do not want to do social media other than now and then, in between family photos, a picture of my puppy, and then normally what people do, they post about powder, they post about CBD oil, they post about the product, and people already know about the product. People want to join somebody that they relate to or have fun with or feel like, you know what, I think I'm going to get support and not feel embarrassed that if I get stuck, and I can't stand leaders, they're so busy. Oh, I'm so busy. If you know what a leader does most of the time, they're doing exactly what you do. They're raising a kid. They're pissed off at something. They're getting gas. They're probably eating cereal and eating tacos. And then when they get on a video, they're pretending that they're eating wheatgrass juice and protein and they're at the gym. But when you look at them on Facebook, they got man tits and you can't even see what they look like naked because their stomach covers everything. All right? Most leaders, they just make up their mind. Do they have enough time to give advice or training for someone that's for real going to take their advice and honor it? Or are people just like bored and lonely and they just ask you questions all the time, which is like, how do you spell LiveGood? Should I use all capital letters? Is it okay to put live space good? I mean, you get dumb, crazy questions. But with our app and training, let them go into that 24-hour app, and there's usually somebody in India, Philippines, France, Canada, some weird country called Arkansas. I don't even know where they are. They call me honey, and they call me sweetheart. They talk like this. I don't know what country that is, but it's called Arkansas. I think that's where Noah's Ark landed. There's a bunch of giraffes there. But you're going to meet people all over the planet. Crazy people with accents, and they eat differently, and they talk differently. And you know what? They're all the same. They pee and poop. And they probably had shag carpeting on their bathrooms back in the day. I have some people in India, you know where they go to the bathroom? They go to the bathroom in the street. They're walking down the street like John Travolta. You know how cool that movie was, Saturday Night Fever? They're in disco outfits. Man, you got the Bee Gees. You can tell by the way I use my moves. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. They drop their pants and they go to the bathroom right in the street. Then they wipe their butt with a guy named Hank. Hank has a t-shirt like, Hank, come here. They wipe and then they walk down the street. And you're like, damn, can you put that on a YouTube video? Can I put that on a LiveGood video? Can we make LiveGood wholesale discount baby wipes? I'm going there. Give me Calcutta where? Where is it at? I think I'll stay right here in Utah. But you're going to meet so many people all over this planet And I think that's probably the most satisfying, funnest part, because usually when you get my age, you lose friends. Let's be honest. And you grow apart from your friends from grade school, from high school. You could retire from your job. A lot of people my age, they retire in about 5 years. Sometimes they go another 10. But when you retire, okay, it sounds good. You're going to go golfing, work on your tan. Maybe you can travel. But you know what? After a while, you're like your kids are gone. Maybe they have their own lives, but you start feeling like you're not valuable anymore. And I'm talking firsthand experience, guys. I went through that a lot going, God, I don't have really a family. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have my son. I don't have, no one really needs me. I mean, I do have people that give a shit about me, but I'm not making a difference. I make money to pay a bill. I make money to go to Walmart to buy a Huggies baby wipe, to wipe my ass, hopefully 3 or 4 times backwards, forwards, and then feel good about myself as I'm walking down the street with my Huggy wiped ass. And then, rent comes up, got to pay for this big building I'm based out of. Oh shit, the power bill? Okay. Yeah, I can't live without Hulu and Max and Skinamax and who, I don't know, whatever the hell all these apps are. But after a while, you're like, God, I can only watch so many documentaries and movies. I can only like relax by the pool. I can only go golfing so much. And I know that is fun. I've done a lot of fun shit, trust me. But after a while, you might start going, I'm not valuable. I'm not really making a difference. And that's kind of where I got the beginning of 2023. I had a nice summer ahead of me, car shows, tanning at the pool, screwing off on YouTube, usually listening to the Bay City Rollers, ABBA, and usually Judas Priest, AC/DC. I mean, I got some weird, if you went through my history on YouTube, you go, damn, that boy has some variety when it comes down to music. But I honestly, I thought, God, I'm not really valuable. When you own a business and have employees, you're valuable. But I've been in businesses the last 5 to 10 years where I don't need employees. I've just needed myself. And I thought, God, that's cool. But still, I would like to feel valuable. And I think LiveGood can do that. Maybe a similar business, but what I mean about that is if you do want to join, I know you got the money. I know you got the time. Do you believe that you can learn, even if you have a learning disability or you open up too many tabs on your computer? One thing that I agree with is sometimes you're baffled with bullshit by training on purpose because you're stuck in a great vortex of bullshit. They want you to learn and maybe earn because they're earning themselves by you taking too long to earn. In this case, with this company, I think you can earn why you learn for real. I build you a super funnel link. Just invite people to go to it. The super funnel does everything. Let people decide if they want to be a member, if they want to flush it like a turd, or if they want to rock and roll and become affiliates. But let them decide, not you. Don't sit there in front and go, hey, I'm Cory. I'm desperate. You know what? Would you like to join my business? Boy, it has really good protein powder. And you can, we have nipples on the end of our CBD oil. And if you're nude and brushing your teeth and accidentally sit on this bottle, it'll make you squeak and it'll make you squeal. All for $14. Okay, now don't quote me on that because I might use that in my next video. But you guys, let the video do the recording. Let the video do the recruiting. Let the videos do everything. All you do is invite people to watch something. I know you can do this. That's why I have made 2,170 videos since March in 9 months. I'll easily do 2,000, 3,000 videos in 2024. Why? Why not? I said yesterday, people that say why, they drive me crazy at my age. I'm like, go home, watch Netflix. I'm like, why not? Let's do it. Let's shit and get off that pot. Wipe your ass 5 times, get those Huggies out. Wipe, wash your hands. We're going to go screw off. We're going to do some fun shit. We're going to do crazy shit. We're going to do shit that's probably illegal. Now hurry up and put your damn clothes on and let's go. That's how I talk to my grandma. I'm all tough and manly. My grandma, she told me what to do. She's like, bitch, you get your damn jammies on and you get outside and wash my car. and give me my 8-track tapes of Engelbert Humperdinck and Bobby Goldsboro. Only people born in the 60s like me know those two cats. This is what I do on the street. I hand out business cards. Hey, Cory, I saw you being a smartass again and a Mr. Know-It-All on your Facebook page. What the hell are you talking about? Because for you to put a lot of time and energy into that, you must be making money. Yeah, I am. And there it is. Joincory.com. I went to Vistaprint, 25 bucks, got a big old box, and I bought that domain name for 11, and I pointed to a video, and I'm done. And then we talk about the Bay City Rollers. We talk about Andy Gibb. We talk about what razor is best to shave your pretty legs or maybe your gorgeous neck. Or we talk about why I wear pink mama hats. But we sure in the hell don't talk about this. Nothing bores me more than multi-level anything. Nothing bores me more than protein powder and 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. And we do not fake up to rank up, and we don't come up with inspirational bullshit. I don't need Think and Grow Rich. I could give two shits about Robert Kawasaki or whatever his name is. The secret. You're supposed to just think and manifest. You know what? Tell that to the bill collector. Go tell it to my family from Iowa who are farmers. You watch The Secret at night, you know what they're going to do? They're going to get you behind a combine or a tractor and drag your lazy ass while you're sitting there thinking about The Secret, and you're going to manifest a bunch of shit. Tell that to a farmer. Tell that to my family. They'll laugh and go, bitch, you're gonna definitely get some dirt up that butthole because we're going to drive you up and down a lot of corn. Okay? Rich dad, poor dad. You know what? Any dad is good. I'm not going to read some stupid book about a rich dad. He gave me advice on how you should work more efficiently. And well, oh, my poor dad, you know, he was more blue collar. He worked 12 hours and, you know, he was tired when he got home. Yeah, but my rich dad, he taught me all this cool shit. You know what your rich dad told you? You're a bitch. You're a little bitch. And if you're in Iowa, in my family, they're going to put you right next to Bobby, that thinks that he's going to go ahead and be so cool, and they're going to drag you up and down corn fields, and both you guys are going to have so much dirt in your butthole, you're going to shit, and there's going to be probably a corn stalk up there, and you're going to be corn manufacturers. And while you're sitting on the toilet for 5 hours trying to get the cob out, you're going to go, you know what? Rich dad, poor dad, Robert Kawasaki, whatever. Think and Grow Rich. The Laws of Attraction. Read the books. They're 100 years ago. Are they valuable to you? Not me. To me, have fun, post a link, repeat. Have fun, invite people on a way that they can maybe make some extra money for only 10 bucks a month. Great. Think and Grow Rich. How about think and go bitch? And I mean like think and go bitch. That's what I like. Not this bullshit read and manufacture thoughts and it's like let your kid who identifies as a cactus put up with that bullshit. But when it comes to my age group in this type of business, we don't have time to go to college. I tell everybody every day, I'm not going to college with someone that identifies as somebody with no penis. If you have a penis, you're going to identify as somebody that has a penis. And if you identify with not having a penis, then let's cut it off in biology class. And let's analyze it. But first, we got to make a YouTube video because I want to monetize that. But I am not going to school with somebody that's 45 years younger than me, and I'm 30 years older than the teacher. Plus, I don't like to be around people, to be honest. It's kind of funny because I love video, but when you meet people in person, you're with this business, you don't need to meet anyone except friends and family. But I highly recommend getting to know your downline because I'm not bullshitting you. I got some really, really cool people that have come into my life the last year. And thank you. I think most of them know who they are because we have a lot of fun shooting the shit. Nothing about LiveGood, by the way, which is kind of fun because honestly, the less you talk about LiveGood, the more successful you're going to be. If you start analyzing shit and talking about the comp plan and talking about the protein with the magnesium, and boy, if you do the methylene blue, it'll turn your tongue blue and you'll pee blue. And, you know, the only thing that's cool about methylene blue is we are the only company that turns your pee blue and is proud of it. All right. I was going to do the video the other day. Put those little strips in my mouth, turns my tongue cool, like Gene Simmons' A Kiss. but it looks like I've been making out with Mama Smurf. But boy, when you have to go to the bathroom and you look down, you want to get one of those black lights from like Spencer's Gift or Hot Topic, turn all the lights out in the bathroom, put on one of those neon lights, and then go pee in the blue. Oh my God, it's cool as hell. We are the only company that sells products that turn your pee blue for wholesale. And now you know why the company never lets me host company meetings. But I don't need them. I don't need them. I got my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel. I got my friends. I got all the friends I need right now in my life, believe me. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Armando. What's going on, you guys? Hey, Rhonda. I can see you in there too. Good to see you guys, man. I like doing live video. Hey, Sabian. I love that name. Sabian Birdman Padilla. You sound like a mob guy. It's like you could be like watching James Bond and it's like, here comes Sabian Birdman Padilla. You're like, oh shit. All right, man. Jacob, what's happening, man? All right. A lot of cool people, and I love Tammy. She's such a sweet lady. And anyone else? And Armando, too. I mean, let's talk about it. How many bad guys like in Scarface? It's like, oh shit, here comes Armando. Armando Garza. God, Armando Garza. Jesus Christ, Armando. You're straight out of a mob movie. It's like, okay, shit, here comes Sabian. And you know what's funny? My biggest downline in LiveGood is from Pakistan. God, it looks like I'm doing business with the mob and, and with the Pakistan. I'm going to probably have the FBI and CIA at my door tomorrow going, what the hell? What are you doing? What kind of products are you doing in this LiveGood thing for wholesale? But anyway, guys, seriously, all I can say is I think it's a pretty cool company. I think it's simple. The products sell themselves. The shipping, the handling. You got 3 months. Try the products. If they don't work, no one gives a shit. Send them back. If you want to be an affiliate, you got $40. Let's talk. You got $10 a month? Let's do it. Let's make that 10 a month, 20. And let's get people getting to 2 and 2 and 2. And all of a sudden, you're making $50 a month. And you're like, okay, spend $10 a month to make 50. But all of a sudden, a couple more people, they might watch some of my videos. And maybe you do my email campaigns like I recommend. And guess what? Those 4 people get 6 people. And those 6 people get 2 people. That 6 turns to 12. Those 12 people get 3 people. But then one of those 12 find a maniac like me, and I bring you 2,500 people. How would that feel? Ask my upline guy who makes $2,500 a month just off me, and he's got thousands of people in his downline. And guess what? If my commission for the month is, let's say, $200, he gets 100 of it because he got my dumbass to spend $40 to become an affiliate, and we get 6 pays. 6 ways to bonus off $10 a month. Oh, it doesn't sound like a lot of money. Believe me, I didn't think so either when I joined. It took me 2 weeks before I shit and got off the pot. I spent $40 and I thought I just pissed it away. I could have went to a strip club and gave it to stage 1 gonorrhea and stage 2 chlamydia, but I didn't. I went ahead and invested it by accident into LiveGood. I did not join this company because I'm a genius. I did it just because of peer pressure. I'm like, what the hell? I can make $50 a month probably because that's what I'm spending on products. So now, 9 months in, going on month 10, which is, January 2024, man, I've learned a shitload about myself and how to market. And what you do is you help people. If people sign up underneath you and want to have a little family type of atmosphere, then do it. Don't sign someone up and then just go, oh, next, recruit. Don't be Mr. or Mrs. Affiliate Network Marketing. Treat people that sign up underneath you decent because they are people. They probably need to make some extra money. Not because they're buying rims for their car or dildos for their drawer. They're probably wanting to pay a cell phone bill or maybe give a little bit of an edge to their family who might be in high school that need a better tennis racket, maybe bowling ball. Or maybe they just want to upgrade their life a little bit with a better home. Okay? But if you go ahead and just relax a little bit and realize when people pre-enroll, don't be scared Because a lot of people every day they get pre-enrolls, especially when they join my email campaign. They're like, God dang, I just got 10 people pre-enrolled. What do I do? I go, first of all, get excited. Because whatever you did, they at least went on a journey and put their name and email address in. And these are people. And you know what? They're probably pretty damn cool. And they can have names. You know, half the people that sign up in my group, I don't even know if they're male or female. I'm not shitting you. I have to type some of their names in. South Korea, I'm like, the easy thing about Pakistan, everyone is named Muhammad. You know how many Muhammad Alis I have? I have like 6 people named Muhammad Ali in my downline. I feel like I got the best boxing group of all time. I got 6 people named Muhammad Ali in my group. But some countries, oh my God, I don't even know where they're at. I'm like, where the hell is that? I didn't know New Zealand was a little island above Australia. I thought it was like some big, massive thing over by, I don't know, Hawaii. I don't know where New Zealand is. I do now. It's so cool. It's so cool, guys. Please, if someone pre-enrolls or they sign up underneath you, they're people, and treat them as such. And if they email you and you're new, admit it. Just go, God, I'm new too. I'm 100% new. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't even know how to promote Live Good. Half the time I put Live Great. I did. The only reason I remember Live Good is I remember Live Good and Prosper. Live good. Be good. Live good and prosper. I think of Spock. I think of Star Trek. The great Leonard Nimoy. Hello, Jim. Quit banging all the aliens on the planet. And live good and prosper. That's how I remember Live Good. Because I don't even like the name Live Good. It sounds like what about Live Great? No, just live good. Live okay. I think the name sucks. But then again, I wear pink hats that say Mama. Then I think they're sexy and badass. Mama's badass. And my friend Tammy, she owns, is it Fearless Mama? Which is like the coolest name ever. I love that name. And Mama Mia, ABBA, come on now. We all came out of Mama. Most of us, right? Unless you were like maybe an egg or, I don't know, maybe you came out someone's butthole by accident. I think some of my friends literally came out of butthole. I think I did. I got brown eyes. And they're always bloodshot, and I'm always tired because I don't sleep. I drink energy drinks and coffee all day, and I don't know why I'm up all the time, and I talk fast and I don't stop. But it might be because of the products. It's because of Super Reds and Super Greens in between lasagna and tacos. That's why I watch football. So please don't feel like you have to fake it to make it. Be yourself. If you want to do a video, do a video. If you don't. If you want to do social media, let's do baby steps that make sense. Let's post with a purpose. I think Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those social media platforms, they rely on you to make content and then they monetize it. Let's make you money. I've done hundreds of thousands of posts, 15,000 videos, all just because I'm bored and insecure on Facebook. I love to get people to laugh or get pissed off or whatever. I've used Facebook as a scrapbook for a long time. Then I got smart and started monetizing it and making money not only through YouTube, but Facebook. When this opportunity came along, I went, God darn, now I can post with a purpose. Now let me explain. When you post on YouTube or on Facebook, if you're going to post about live good, live good, live good, people are going to be bored and they already know livegood.com. They don't give two shits. They're not going to join you. If you're into Hot Wheels, into Kiss, into smoking ass girls in bikinis that are in motor oil at the lake, I don't know what she's in, but it definitely looks like a boat exploded and all the oil went in the water. So, but however they got a hold of you or reached you, okay, you did it somehow. And however you did it, you might even have done it by accident. But if you can just dress like you want, be who you want to be, not take down all this crazy shit that looks like I went to Toys R Us and went crazy, dress how you want. If you feel tired, tell people. If you're new, tell people. If you're insecure and you don't know what you're doing, tell people. Because other people will relate. People join people with Live Good. I know there's a million other opportunities, but I'm telling you guys, if you trust me, I did not get in the top 20 out of a million people by accident. You are going to be yourself And if you tell people either through video or TikTok or type it on Instagram or doing a Facebook post, the more genuine you are, the better response you're going to have. You don't have to put your home address and your social media accounts everywhere and your home phone. I get it, especially women. I think us guys were nothing more than animals that seem to pee upright for some reason. But I get it. There's always safety, security, being anonymous. I get it. You just define what's best for you. But if there's any way that you can kind of talk about your interests, where you've been, what you've done, anything besides posting about LiveGood, Hot Wheels, Lego kits, the band Kiss, AC/DC. Posting with a purpose is this. Out of 10 posts on Facebook, I'll post maybe 2 or 3 about LiveGood. The other 7 are going to be about probably something fun, 16 candles, American Pie. It's going to be about, I think, my favorite ski movie is Hot Dog the Movie. I love Dumb and Dumber. I watched that the other day. I even bought the Funko Pop dolls. I couldn't believe how much fun it was to watch Dumb and Dumber from 1994. What it does is it wakes up the algorithm on Facebook. It gets people interacting. Well, guess what? You do Dumb and Dumber, stop, LiveGood. Next, hurry. Talk about either the products, talk about the opportunity, but do not focus all on LiveGood. Z's. People are, who gives a shit? No one cares. Okay, boom, 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 16 candles, Molly Ringwald. Oh my God, the guy at the end in that Porsche, that was so funny. I can't believe it. John Cusack was in the movie and he didn't even have lines. And then the next movie, Better Off Dead, one of the best movies ever, filmed at Brighton Ski Resort, written by my buddy Mike Marvin, who wrote Hot Dog the Movie and The Wraith with Charlie Sheen. I know pop fiction. I love pulp fiction and pop culture. It makes life exciting. It makes LiveGood fun. There's a party going on. Talk about crazy shit. Boom. Let's talk about the opportunity of LiveGood. Time and a place for LiveGood, but not every time, guys. If you're going to talk about products, man, you're the 8-track tape. You're the cassette tape. You're the CD. You're way behind. People already know livegood.com. We get millions of hits a day. We know the pricing. We know the opportunity. Everybody that's going to join you, realize they all know about LiveGood already. The reason I can say that now is because I have a 9-month head start on you. People will know all about LiveGood. They're going to sit back and go, where's the fun? Where's the frickin' party? Where is the G-strings? Where is the party with Tom Hanks having a bachelor party? Where's Weird Science? Where's the house where everybody goes crazy? Where is Kelly LeBrock? She probably needs to be in LiveGood right now. I don't even know where she's been. I know she was married to Steven Seagal. They got a divorce. Her career tanked. Steven Seagal made a bunch of movies. He weighs 300 pounds now. I can post all about Weird Science. Kelly LeBrock, The Woman in Red. Oh my God, and I love Above the Law. That is a really good movie. And if I post about fun, crazy shit on Facebook, it keeps my algorithm of people seeing my posts. And then all of a sudden, instead of pop or just anything pop culture, 80s, all of a sudden LiveGood. They're like, God, what is this LiveGood? God, Cory's always, kind of sneaking in this LiveGood. Let's look into this damn thing. If they look into it and don't want it, who gives a shit? I don't. Why should you? And if people want to buy the products at livegood.com, who gives a shit? I don't. If people want to be a member and buy the products, I don't give a shit. I don't profit off the products. We do not commission the products. Let the products sell themselves. I want to get back to Molly Ringwald, Breakfast Club, Emilio Estevez. I got to eat at the California Pizza Kitchen. Remember the teacher with what was the asshole in Breakfast Club? Remember he went to the bathroom and he had the toilet paper stuck? And remember he was just, I bought the doll. I've got him next door in my Pure Rock Radio studio. But I was at California Pizza Kitchen back in the 90s. I'm eating. I look over and holy shit, there's the actor from the Breakfast Club. I was like, he was always the bad guy in every movie. I can talk about the Breakfast Club all day. John Hughes movies, John Holmes. I can talk about John Holmes and bananas. I can talk about John Hughes, who is my favorite writer, director of all time because he did Some Kind of Wonderful, Weird Science, Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, 16 Candles. God darn it. He died at 59 walking down the street. Man, I'm that age. Holy shit. I better quit doing all these videos crazy. I better quit the energy drinks mixed with coffee all day. Am I? No. Why? Why not? All right. Let's get in the why not. Let's have some fun. All right. No more boring shit with LiveGood. If you're in my downline, start thinking fun, and you're an entertainment director. I've told this repeatedly. When people join you, they give you $25. It's paid next Thursday. Okay, capiche? For that $25, they're buying you lunch or dinner or breakfast, whatever. They're getting on your cruise ship. Okay? You're going to check them into their hotel or their cabin, I guess it's called on a cruise ship. They're going to get their comfy clothes on, AC/DC shirt. They're going to get their pink mama hats on. They're going to put some flaps on their feet, and we're going to go by the pool, and we're going to brown ourselves while drinking the best damn drinks with umbrellas on planet Earth. Because those people that joined you, they gave you $25. Now you're the cruise director. You're Julie McCoy, like Love Boat, Captain Steubing, Gavin McLeod, Bernie. You guys remember Isaac? Hey, no one was cooler than Isaac. He had the best teeth ever, and he went like this. Guess what his lines were? Isaac, okay, it's your scene. Hold on, I got to remember my lines. Okay, ready, go. Hey, Fonzie, same thing. Hey, Arthur. Yeah, Henry Winkler. Go ahead. Happy Days, 1975 to 1979, produced by Gary Marshall. Every line, hey, shortcake. Hey. I can talk this shit all night. But you know what? You're not going to talk about LiveGood all the time. No one gives a shit. Even the name LiveGood, I don't even like the name. We're going to talk about opportunity, freedom, fun. People are going to go on your cruise ship. They're going to go and get their comfy clothes on. They're going to give you $25. You're going to have the best breakfast ever with my mimosa. Mama Mimosa. And Jason Mama Mimosa is going to be there showing you Aquaman 2. And you are now an entertainment director. That's how I look at LiveGood. If you can be entertaining, compelling, interesting, if you can post hot chicks in motor oil, if you want to put a guy in a leather cod piece that's looking like Gene Simmons with man tits, singing Strutter, it's better than posting a picture of protein powder on a counter. It's better than posting anything about LiveGood that's already been posted on livegood.com. People want to go where the entertainment is, the fun is, and the support is. If you join my group, and at this point, I don't even give a shit if you're in my group. If I can't even benefit financially from you, I don't care. I want you to get training and support. I want you to offer it 24 hours a day by an app. People will go on their home computer or their cell phone, and they're going to have 24 hours of support. That is 90% of why people are going to join you. Trust me. I really do think LiveGood is an amazing opportunity. It's changing lives every frickin' day. Every day there's another success story in this company, and it's all based on $10 a month. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to go have dinner. I'm hungry as heck. Gosh almighty. I think I swore too much on this video, but I'm not going to edit it. Plus, I just realized I'm live right now. I'm not recording it. I don't even edit it, even if I do record it. All right? So anyway, guys, cheers. I know that I'm promoting, is this a monster? Yep, I'm promoting Loca Mocha. I think this is the coolest name. Anyway, you guys have a good night or a good morning, okay? My downline is 15 hours ahead, so it's 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, clear on the other end of the spectrum. So everybody, you guys have a good night or a good morning, depending where you are at on this big-ass piece of dirt called Earth. Let's rock, okay? I got to go pee now. All right, thanks, you guys. All right, everyone in the chat room, great to see you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got a whole bunch of new videos I'm going to be producing. All right, you guys take care. Okay, bye.